don't be afraid to use some lube.
What's up, Hemi Gang? We're back with another banger. This video is going to be something different that we are trying. I told you guys I wanted to do, what's that shit? Car Chronicles. But this time, I got something a little hotter for you. It's going to get a little spicy today.
A little sexy.
So I figured who best to bring on as our special guest is the best friend, right?
Hi.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? She's going to tell y'all where y'all can follow her at, and I will also link her social medias and everything in the description. So y'all need to go over there, spam her up, you know, drop some, we can't say hearts. There's some eyelash emojis.
No, but y'all can make some eyelash emojis.
Make some eyelash emojis. And
Hi. I'm Monica. I'm best friend. Y'all can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram at inikiesthetics. You can also find me on Facebook of the same name. That is INIKIESTHETICS. Like she said, she'll link it in the description below because I know that's long as fuck.
Because some of y'all niggas can't spell. Let's just be honest. Y'all ain't ready. Guess what? It's time to spill the tea, bitch.
Spill it.
Oh, have mercy. Okay. So y'all know what's been going on. Well, what's the name? Lil Uzi and JT.
Girl.
Apparently, crab legs fix everything. Did you know that?
No, I mean,
I bet you use some crawfish.
You know, they said seafood is an aphrodisiac, so.
That was just oysters.
I mean, I fucks with crabs. I ain't gotta eat nobody goddamn oysters. But maybe, like you say, crabs is supposed to be helping JT and Lil Uzi Vert.
She looked happy to me when I seen them.
I don't know. It's such a, I don't know how I feel about this couple.
They're so different in so many ways, and it's weird.
It's like their music style. Lil Uzi Vert is on some type stuff, some make you want to think about some shit, and then JT on some let me dance and twerk. So, I mean, you think they're gonna collab on some shit now that they're together?
She said she like to be fucked like a slut. I'm guessing that's what he does, because he ain't cute to me.
You think? I know, but you know, sometimes if some of the guys that aren't the most attractive be having some fire ass dick.
He must be slinging some meat. Baby, I'm like, do I wonder if that thing ever bumped her in the forehead? That diamond.
Oh, he did just get that diamond on his forehead, didn't he? I don't know, what was it, like $2 million? It
was more than that. What's up? I think it was like $80 million.
I'm gonna be honest, when I first heard about it, I'm like, what the fuck this shit look like? But it's some little dangly thing on his forehead, like that little dangly thing that be even back in somebody's throat, look like it's on his I thought it was gonna be like, you know how like in the Indian culture how they have like the dot thing?
That's what I thought it was. I didn't think it was a real diamond. So apparently,
oh shit.
Y'all, peep game. Peep this. This is what we see. Okay.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna lie. That kind of, God forgive me for saying this. This kind of looked like on them brochures at the funeral. This little photo. This what that looked like. I'm for real.
That shit is ugly. But I'm gonna be honest. I fucks with Lil Uzi Vert. I fucks with his music. I don't really listen to it like that. But the shit that I have listened to, I fucks with. Same with JT. But
city girls make them wish like Ray J.
Shit. I need a wish.
So with this fucking diamond, anybody's wish can get granted. So the diamond is 10 carats and it's worth $24 million. He was confused on where he wanted to wear it, like if it was going to be a ring or something. He said he has more chance of losing it that way, so why not in the middle of his head?
Because somebody could and
then
take
that's my
that
thing.
bitch.
Or drug you and snatch that right on out, because this show was bleeding last time I seen it.
It was?
Yeah, apparently right after he had got it on, talking about they told him he needed to take it out for health reasons. But you know, black people don't listen. We hard-headed.
So what do you think JT's seeing him? Is it the money? Is he probably just a really good guy? Like,
I feel like it's an industry thing. I feel like everyone goes around to everybody, and when they run out of girls, what else is there to do? Or guys. I mean, we've been giving a lot of credit, and this is another one, to Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, Michael B.
Jordan. Just want to lick him.
Can't tell me nothing about that. That's big right there.
Drink your bath water.
Girl. That's baby with his fine ass. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been fucking with Michael B. Jordan ever since he was in. I can't remember the name of the movie. You know the movie where he played. I want to say baseball, and the one little boy dies, and everybody fucking cries.
Yeah.
Oh,
something ball. Hardball.
Michael, I was fucking with you since then. I fucks with you now. I even fuck with you in Sterling, if you know.
Yeah, I think I more so liked him definitely after Black Panther came out. That's when I really remembered who Michael B. Jordan was, and he like put his stamp
with
on
that
everything.
goddamn Killmonger.
Yeah, Killmonger show could have.
All right.
So that's enough for our bitch spill the tea moment. We're gonna jump into today's nasty topic. Something that a lot of you are shy to talk about, so we figured we'd help bring you out of that shell.
I'm gonna be talking about sex.
You talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Victoria. I'm just kidding.
All right. So well, I know most of everybody in the world probably already done had sex. But, you know, there's some people who might be a little bit shy about it, don't want to do some research. So, sex,
sneaking around and doing it.
Yeah, so sex could be wonderful. Sex is, proper term is intercourse.
You know, sexual. Some of you may suffer from sexual frustration or not knowing how to, approach your partner about some sexual things.
Yeah, and I don't know, I've experienced that before where I might want or need a certain thing from my partner, but I feel like if I bring it up to him, that it might be like, oh, so am I not doing it right? Are you trying to make me feel bad? And it's not that, it's just sometimes we need guidance. And I realize we can't be afraid to vocalize what gives us pleasure, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Might be nasty. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into a few topics that we have. Where you want to jump at first? You want to get in straight raunchy, or you want to start off slow because they might not be ready?
Let's kind of guide them into it.
It's gonna get a lot hot in here. I got some water because it's gonna get hot.
Yeah. So I guess we could want to talk about like some tips and tricks, things that we've learned over the years. Okay. So one big tip that I could give for my personal life, because I do have personal stuff going on in my sex life, is don't be afraid to use some lube.
Oh yeah.
It's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's very natural for some women to be more dry down there, or if you just need a little extra slip and slide.
It's not saying that you're not aroused.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a natural thing.
It is that. Oh, I'm so glad you said that, because sometimes a guy might be like, oh, you're not getting wet. Am I not turning you on? And it's like, no, it's not you. Trust me. I want this as bad as you. It's just the mechanics just doesn't work the same as other people.
The grease ain't coming out of the bottle. It's not oiled. Mm-hmm. Wait, lubed properly.
Right.
So what I should have did is actually brought some of like the lubes that I prefer to use. Well, mine are really vaginal. They're more anal lubes.
Girl, don't make me pull out. I just go in that
room. I got more
in the
anal
bag.
lube than anything else. So.
I don't know. And that's another thing. Don't be afraid to get a little anal.
Yes. I feel like women are so terrified of that, and they get so tense and like, oh, this hurts and this causes this. It's like once you're already scared about something, you're not going to want to try it. Or some people may feel a certain way. I used to hear that guys thought it was gay to do anal sex with a woman. I'm
gonna be honest, back when I was immature and childish, I used to think that. But one, there's absolutely nothing wrong with anal. Two, I mean, if somebody gay, then shit, let them be gay. If they like ass, because they might say, oh, it's gay, I don't want to fuck with a bitch in the ass or whatever. Yeah. But then they might just eat a bitch ass out.
They might do a damn good job at it too, first time. Exactly. You're gonna lick the plate clean. Man, but yeah. So some of the good anal lubes, what brands do you recommend? I only have one that I recommend that I use a lot. That sounds nasty. That sounds like a straight perv. A lot. I use this lube a lot. Anal lube.
I mean, shit, it is what it is. But what's the name of it?
It is called Jelly Heat, and it is it's supposed to be a warming lubricant, but I don't feel anything warming, and it's specifically meant for anal. And it comes in different type of flavors and scents as well, or get some that aren't, what do you call it, shit? Warming? Sometimes that irritates your vagina.
I have quite a couple different types of lubes that I use, and actually I'm gonna bring them up in the video and, explain to everybody what it is in a minute. But I like my lubes to be more water-based. Mm-hmm. Those silicone-based lubes tend to irritate my pH balance and stuff like that. Yep. So I'm more of a water-based lube kind of girl, but You said yours is called Wicked Gel.
Wicked Gel. I say jelly.
Jelly?
So this is the one that I get from the sex store. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a glare. This I didn't plan to talk about this type of thing. Okay?
It's a part of it.
Yeah, so that's one that I use. I tried other ones, and I feel like you said, it gives more of an irritation to me. And then if it's too much of a warming, then I get really itchy in the front part, and then my thighs, and it's just uncomfortable. And after that, I'm done. I'm
actually about to go grab mine. Give us 1 minute. Okay, so when we left off, I was talking about the different types of lubes that I like. Nisha was talking about the lubes that she likes. I actually brought some that I recommend. I'm gonna show them to y'all, kind of explain my experiences with them. I might, if you feel like, let you get a little texture feel, and we'll go from there. So, gonna start off easy. I got, and it's a little, the bottle's a little dirty, but just because the bitch be using it. But I use Astroglide. I got this from Walmart for like $10. It's decent. I like it because it's thick. The thicker the lube, the more it to me replicates like the actual secretions from the vagina. So I like it. I actually use this bottle up. So that one's a good one. Girl, I be using my shit. So that's that Astroglide. Now, I fucks with Uber Lube. Can y'all see that?
Like some glue.
I really like it. It's well, I don't think it's expensive. It's $21. It's good. It's a little bit more on the watery side because, like I said, I prefer my lubes to be more water-based versus silicone-based. But it's really good. I enjoy it. It kind of warms up once you, at least in my opinion, it warms up once you kind of get that motion. Yeah, it's good. It's watery, but it does the job. You know what I mean? What you think?
Y'all, sorry, we got attack dogs up here. Y'all ain't coming up here to take nothing.
Not at all.
Get y'all asses ate. Literally.
I'm so glad you said that because now I'm going to present to y'all Intimate Earth. This particular one is the Anal Silicone Glide Anal Ease. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't used it. As you can tell, the bottle is still full.
Guys. It says relaxing. Oh, you can't see it.
This bottle I think was about $20. Let me see. Oh yeah, $20 for that bottle. It's pretty good, I want to say. I don't know. I like the brand. Let me say this. I might not have used this particular one that often because I don't do anal play too often. But the brand, when I tell y'all, is good because it literally replicates exactly how your body would replicate. Love it. Now, last but not least, one of the little cheaper things, but it works just as good. Anal Ease.
Would this be for like a beginner?
I would say so. It's flavored. It's scented and stuff like that.
Please don't put this on someone's asshole and then go eat it. Please
it's not for that.
It's not for that.
It's not for that.
You little pervs.
It's just to glide in there and glide out. I like to put it on maybe like about 5-10 minutes before we start to get intimate. And then that way I'm mentally prepared for it. My butt
is prepared. They do have some lubricants that have like a, what is that, numbing in it. But that shit does not last long. Don't let them fool you with that whole, oh, put this on, it's gonna last and da-da-da. That shit lasts for like 30 seconds. And
yeah, but by that point, you should be all the way into it. So
it's the first couple seconds that hurt. That's what hurts the most. I'm gonna say that. Getting in there and getting situated is painful.
Yes. Oh my god.
Men be in a rush. They get antsy. As soon as that head gets there, oh yeah, I'm trying to.
I got a story. Can I tell the story?
Give the story.
So I was fucking with this one guy. I'm not gonna say his name because he's not important anymore.
Don't get no.
But there was one time I told him, I was like, I want to be rough with me, be aggressive, because you know I respect the fact that men respect me and that they respect my body and not trying to do anything that I'm not comfortable with, but at the same time, like, fucking fuck a bitch. So I told him that, right? Next thing I know, he flipped me over and then just rammed it up my ass. I was like, I screamed, I was like, get it out. He was like, calm down. I'm like, get it out. Don't do that, people.
This bitch sound like The Exorcist.
When I tell you, no lie, the fucking shit hurt, because he just rammed it in, no lube, no spit, no like preparation. I'm like, be rough with me, but shit, don't fucking sodomize a bitch.
I wasn't ready for that.
I'm just being honest.
Gonna say that I do sometimes, majority of the time, prefer anal over regular vagina sex. Sometimes just in the mood for that. But you know, hey, it's what is that shit called? To each his own.
Mm-hmm.
To each his own.
I mean, don't be.
But I don't want nobody ramming my asshole because it's valuable,
right?
And it needs to be tight, right? Didn't I tell you about that the damn video I seen with that booty hole that was falling out?
No.
How do y'all do that? I didn't tell you that.
No. No.
Okay, so I've seen this on porn. Literally, like arm would go to the elbow. He put his up to his elbow through the girl's butt, through her asshole, and just fisting, right?
How does that? Oh, okay.
He comes out with his arm and she pushes out her anus. Literally, the whole big red. It flops out. It's like a big ass glob.
Does it look like those monkeys?
Yes, the booties with the red booties. And then the dude was just licking it. I was like, oh, and she's like, oh yeah. Then he put his thing back in there and he was just holding it. I was like,
My thing is that cannot be.
It's not healthy.
Pleasurable.
I googled it.
Oh, well, yeah.
She has some very loose anal walls.
She probably gonna need some of that stuff for when you have hernias and stuff to tighten up that muscle again. Get a fucking hernia. You ever seen Dr. Pole? Whenever them female cows their uterus come out, he gotta push it back in and stitch it in. That's what's gonna happen to that girl booty.
Well, she gonna need a safety net to keep that booty hole in there. That shit was nasty. I would show y'all, but YouTube ain't finna demonetize me for some bullshit. Okay, so what else? Let's see. What about sex and relationships? Do you feel like sex can change the way your relationship works? And do you feel it changes once you guys move in together or get married?
My thing is, I think there are phases when it comes to sex and relationships. To each his own. I'm a little bit more free with, my body. I'm comfortable with my body. So I have sex before we get into a relationship because I want to know what it's going to be like. And I'll be honest, when me and my man did it the first night, shit. We've been together almost 3 years now. I just say that.
She nasty. Y'all don't know. She nasty. She got a freak side.
Look at the shirt I'm wearing. Sexy.
She said, I'm a little nasty. Oh.
But
what a little slut bucket. Just spank me. No. Honestly. I think that I've always been one to think that a piece of paper can change your relationship, which is why people are scared to get married. I do think that once some people are comfortable, they do stop having sex as much as they did when they were not together. I did go through that.
Yeah.
I did go through that.
I could attest to that because with me and my partner, we still have a very healthy sex life, but it's not as much as when we first got together. And it's just because real life starts to happen. You get jobs, have families. When you work, you get tired, and it's just sometimes not necessarily saying the spark is gone. It's just tired. Fuck, we grown.
Hey, but men feel some kind of way when shit changes. They get hostile, like, oh, we don't fuck as much anymore. I be like, damn, I worked, took care of kids, cleaned the house, I cooked, I did your laundry, I packed your stuff up, made your food. Like, goddamn.
Like, what else do you want me to fucking do? Jump through fucking hoops?
You want me to come home, drop my clothes, take a shower, and lick some balls? Like, come on now.
But I will say this though, when I want my some dick,
I call it on demand. Dick on demand. Okay. What's that damn saying? We too old for Netflix and chill. We're gonna get some Popeyes and fuck and call it chicken and dickin'. That's what we about to call it. Some chicken and dickin', goddamn. We's too old to be trying to Netflix and chill. Because 5 minutes in, I'm trying to rub on something. You know what I'm saying? Something just came across my mind.
What's that?
Pegging. Do y'all know what pegging is? If y'all know, comment down below what pegging is. I found out about this by being a little perv on the porn sites.
I think the first time I heard about pegging was, I want to say on Bad Girls Club. I fucking miss Bad Girls Club. Well, no, because it was a girl that was there and she brought her roommates to a sex shop and she was talking about pegging and they were like, well, what's pegging? And she was like, I peg my man all the time. And like she said, if y'all know what it is, comment down below. But
what if the man don't want people to know he be getting pegged?
Shit, that's just something that she put out there for the world to know. So maybe they might even be together. But pegging is isn't that when a female puts a strap on and then fucks the man in the ass? Basically. Or am I wrong?
No, that's right. But they can also use like the dildos that aren't attached. I've seen them fucking big ass bitches like this thick going through a man's ass. They call the men all type of nasty names. You my little slut. My little whore. Hey, one video, the girl took her strap off on, jumped on the back of a man's ass, and started squirting all over his ass.
What the fuck? I'm gonna be honest, I don't do that. My man don't play that. I have absolutely nothing against anybody who do it. Whether you gay, straight, bi, all that, that's on you. But I'm good. One, I feel like ass stinks. Like, especially like men don't think about like, oh, let me clean it out. Get up in there and clean it. Poop first.
Have you ever gave head to someone and you can smell their asshole through their legs?
No, but I have given somebody head and they had some stinky balls.
I've experienced that.
If a motherfucker ass stink, nigga, go take a bath.
Be, you know, digging everything clean. You just go and you like, damn, it smell like somebody shitted. You be like, what's that smell?
No, girl, I got a funny ass story. It's not about a man, but I ain't gonna say who told me this story, but you know this person. And they was telling me how it was a female was getting ate out and she farted. Why the fuck getting ate? I'm like, no. Shit was so fucking funny.
I wonder if it smelled.
But speaking of pegging, you know, some people like to do a little bit of anal play. Yeah. Do you ever have like beads or toys or vibrators that you use?
On myself, yes. I have this anal bead vibrator actually. And it's like, it was meant for beginners, but it's like the very small beads at the top, and as you go down, it gets bigger. I have those. I also have the ringed anal beads where you insert it and then pull it out with the ring. I use butt plugs a lot during sex. Like, I'll wear them while having sex, and then, you know, back and forth. But I have glow-in-the-dark ones.
I had one anal toy. It was kind of like the bead thing. It wasn't no like loose beads. It looked like a toy, but it was like small, then bigger, and then bigger. And I used to use it, a toy that was bead, and I tried it before. I think I might have actually used it maybe once or twice on myself. I wasn't, sorry.
I knew your house was haunted.
Girl. You see me on my
y'all seen that? Hell no, she been having some strange noises, better not be no conjuring shit.
I can't promise anything, to be honest. But
Casper better back
but
up.
yeah, it was cool. I liked it. It was fun. It ended up, I didn't use it very much, so I left it in my little black sex bag and ended up losing the color. And then my mama, because I was living with her at the time, she found it because I had it hidden in a shoe in the closet at the top. And for whatever reason, she decided to go into the closet for those specific shoes and found it and was like, ew, and threw it away.
Hold on.
So she found my anal beads, saw that the color was all fucked up, but only because I didn't really use it, so it just faded, and threw my shit in the trash. And then now it's a standing joke between my mom and my sister and me, and now Nisha.
I got found out about it the hard way. They told me the whole story. One of the nephews had thought it was a toy.
Yes, I forgot that part too. So bad.
They said, you know where that goes? Yeah.
That's why them motherfuckers don't touch people's stuff.
That's why I bought a sex bag with a lock on it. Y'all can stay out my shit. I got time for that.
Right.
But I think, you know, there's also very defensiveness behind pegging, obviously, and golden showers. I have seen women be in the bathtub on their knees and men piss in their mouth.
What type of shit do you be watching? I thought I watched some weird ass shit.
Freak nasty.
I thought I liked some weird ass porn shit because I like what you say earlier, the big clits. I like watching those. Yeah. I like watching huge dicks. I like watching hentai. I think that's how you say it, which is anime porn. I love anime. That's a conversation.
Some of that shit out. Y'all need to do something about that Pornhub. Y'all be blurring out the good anime porn. Got me looking.
Or it don't be the whole fucking series. I know I'm weird. I like to watch the series. I'm like, okay, so who's gonna fuck her next? You know,
but come first. Like, goddamn, give me some details.
But she went to some weird.
It just happened to be on the little thing when I was looking pegging. I was curious. I had seen a lot of people talking about it. I watch a lot of YouTube, and when I say them women be fucking the shit out of them men, and then the men be pissing in them girls' mouths, they don't be playing. I'll throw up just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Do they swallow it? You think?
No.
You seen the orb?
Okay, so I'm not.
There was an orb.
I'm not like I saw this shit, but only on the camera. That's why I looked. Look now.
I knew some fucking conjuring. Only black people. Listen, run.
I'm from New Orleans. We superstitious. It might be an orb. It might just be a piece of dust. I don't know.
If you come back, hey, it might be Mo 3 coming to visit us. Goddamn it.
R.I.P. Mo 3.
Hell yeah, we miss you.
But what
should
I
have been my baby daddy.
I mean, I just would have liked to meet you. But anyway,
back to the story.
I've never had a golden shower.
Neither.
I've never given a golden shower, but I do feel like some bitches be saying that they squirting and they really be just doing golden showers. It might just be
sometimes that stuff looks like pee. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just imagine like a man being like, oh yeah, it's squirt in my mouth, and she's pissing and you don't even know it. Do they swallow that when they squirt?
I would imagine so, but I feel like they might just.
Who raised you?
I mean, like I said, it's each his own. I'm not judging.
I'm not judging, but y'all some nasty little
sexual fluency is cool, but definitely I am not for the golden showers. I'm not for the pigging. I do the little anal play.
That's right.
But if that's only with my man doing it to me, I'm not doing it.
But
to
like,
him.
what about if a man, not our spouses or anything, like if a man was to ask you to perform some type of eating his ass or putting a vibrating anal toy in his, would you do that? Or while giving him head, licking from the gooch balls down to the ass and back up?
I wouldn't, just because that's just not my cup of tea. I have nothing against it. I mean, I'll sit and watch a porn with somebody doing some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Just for my personal comfort, no.
Definitely wouldn't judge him though. But just like, it's not me.
You know what also is popping in my head? Just thinking about like, if I was to be fucking with a man or whatever and fucking a man, like whatever. Mm-hmm. You ever see like in those porns where it's like two dudes and one girl, but like one guy will be in the ass and the other guy will be in the pussy, and then they be fucking the chick at the same time? But it's like that's not weird, because I know you could feel each other.
But sometimes it turns into like a bisexual thing, and then the dude goes from fucking the girl to fucking the dude and eating the girl out. I'll be like, I don't know about that.
I don't know,
but it's weird. I thought it would at least you feel like the pressure in both holes pushing each other out.
I don't know that. I mean, my thing is, especially if somebody is very well endowed, how do you fit that? Cause
some of y'all, man, some of them dicks, they be looking like fake dildos. Sometimes I don't believe that that's a real man's penis. That bitch was hanging to his kneecap. It wasn't until he got butterball naked and just slung it around.
I used to fuck a nigga in Denton that had a dick like that. Girl.
Don't y'all try to be looking, because we ain't naming names.
Oh yeah, I don't even, that was back when I was like fresh out of high school. Like just getting into my grown, trying to be fast ass, but he was fine.
Never.
Back to reality.
You ain't finna tear my insides up. I'm already struggling with 9 to 12 inches.
That's what I was just about to ask though. It's like, like if a female getting fucked like that all the time and shit like that, don't they walls get loose? Or is that even a thing?
Yes, I've seen videos where like literally like the girls' vaginas, you can open them and see inside.
Only in America. Oh shit.
That's also because they use those dildos that are like this big around, and someone's just holding it and ramming it in there.
I did watch a porn where a chick was getting fucked by a baseball bat.
You see? What about that girl that was putting them damn cue balls from the damn playing pool up her vagina, and she was just popping them out one by one?
I seen a chick do something similar to that. It was two white bitches, and they were chewing on like those bubble gums, mm-hmm. You know, like the kind you get out the candy machine. And they're putting them out, get it wet, and then put it in the other girl butt, and then the other girl push it out back into the girl mouth.
No, that reminds me of that 2 girls in 1 cup bullshit.
I've never seen it,
but I don't want to. I heard that shit was
I don't want to see it.
I'ma die. I want to throw up. See,
somebody send me a link.
See, y'all ain't ready for this conversation. We're gonna have to come back with it probably tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
give y'all some more, because we got some topics
for real.
But we're gonna close out this video, and we will see you guys for part 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow all of our social medias. Like I said, I'm going to include those. We'll see y'all back on Hemi Madness and Real AF, you know.